Hello all you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Birdie coming at you fast with another Paragon tips and tricks video, and today we are going to be looking at dummy ward placement for dummies. That's right, if you are an experienced player, this is some old news for you. You already know a lot about these spots, about these tricks, where to place these dummy wards, but you might also learn a couple of new ones, maybe like this jungler one that I'm doing right now with Kwang. But for those of you who don't know, dummy wards are wards that you place in the first minute of the game just to give yourself some extra breathing room, some extra vision, and then you're going to throw them away and not worry about them for the rest of the game. That's right, you're gonna just pick out a ward. For me, I like to use Assassin's Ward because it just sticks out like a sore thumb. You can use Brawler's Ward if you usually don't run that. You put it in there, you throw it away. Just don't get it confused with your regular ward. Now, you see me place these wards, and you see my teammates place some wards too. So let's go ahead and check these out and debunk and break down every position, you know, solo offlaner, mid laner, and support hero, and the placement of these wards and what they mean and why they were placed that way, and some more spots where you can place these wards. So let's start off with my favorite, the jungler ward. Some people are not too good at placing this ward because it's really deep. It's definitely going to be the deepest placed ward. You know, just got to go deep in there. You got to penetrate into their forest right there, like through all of the foliage. You just get it nice in there, and it's going to be placed right here at this junction where the stairs meet with these stairs, and you can see this camp and the green buff. And the reason this is important is, as the jungler, you could see the enemy jungler's rotation. You could see where they are on their camp, if they start with this camp, if they start with the far camp, whatever the fuck they want to do, but most importantly, when they're on green buff. And you can use this to kind of time it right when green buff spawns at minute 30, and usually at the end of the rotation, once you get through all these camps, they'll start going on green buff at about 220 if they clear all 3 camps. If they only clear 2, they might go on it at about 140. And this helps you understand when you can actually invade their jungle and try and steal their green buff and just be super duper aggressive. Okay, so this is probably this is the best. This is where your jungle ward should always go. If you can, if you need help, make sure the mid laner comes and helps you and guides you along your path to securing the jungle. Now, as for mid laner, I don't think that Saul or our Gideon here, our orange Gideon, we are the orange team in this situation, I don't think that he placed a ward down in the river. If he did, then I believe that he placed it in a different place. I think he placed it here. This is where he placed his ward, and our Revenant, our orange Revenant, did not start off with a ward. And this was a weird game because we had 2 Rangers, but normally you could have the mid laner place the ward right here on the stairs where they come up from behind you. This is a good spot to place it. Same thing over here. You're going to see the blue side mid laner. They placed their ward right here on the stairs, so you can see when they're coming from behind you in this fog wall. That's a really good spot. A lot of people like to put it on the river buff, but really there's no need unless you want to see where the enemy jungler is. You want to see if the enemy jungler is already waiting at that buff. But again, that's your jungler's job. If your jungler has a ward, he can put it deep in here, or he can even put it here at this intersection, or right at the river buff. Who cares? That's kind of what the Sevarog did here. The enemy Sevarog jungler put their ward here. It's actually a very common support ward, alright, as you're going to see our phase actually put down over here on the map. You see that? She just put it down. It's going to go ahead and pop over, and this is where the supports are going to want to put their wards most of the time, or you could also put it a bit deeper up against the offlane hero, right on the other side of this fog wall, or even at the intersection of this jungle. The deeper you put the wards, the better your vision is going to be. Let's go ahead and take a look from the opposite side so you guys know what I mean. So most of the time, supports are going to put their wards here, or they could go ahead and put them here where Beastkiller is, where their Stricter is jumping right down there. And that, wow, I got super dark. Holy crap. All right. Oh, and now, did I glitch it? I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, I think I just glitched myself. Everything's really dark now. Or you can put it in this little corner where the camps are, kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and try and fly around, and hopefully that shit resolves itself, because that's fucking weird. Okay, and as for the offlaner, really as the offlaner, you're going to try and destroy one of the enemy's wards. You're going to try and either, knowingly that they're going to put it here, you're going to put it down, destroy it back. If they put one here, you think they put one there, you're going to destroy it back. You just want to kind of counter the wards, because as an offlaner, you're already at a disadvantage against the 2 heroes that are versing you in lane, so you want to make sure that you get rid of them. Now, first I was like, hey, maybe you should kind of ward around gold buff, but you should know that gold buff spawns just like river buff at 3 minutes, and then every odd minute. So just being there, knowing how to be there, especially for someone like Kalari or Seraph who's very elusive, you can get that gold buff very easily. So that's actually about it for the dummy ward spots. Those are the main spots. The Ranger, in this case Geronimo Jack, who's in safe lane, usually don't get dummy wards to start. If they do, they can complement the support hero by placing wards in any of the locations that I just said, like this one, or here on the stairs, or again here against the fog wall, or even a bit deeper right here at this intersection. Don't mind that, that's the fax machine. I'm getting some nudes, guys. I'm getting some nudes in the fax. Oh yeah, but anyway, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This wasn't as quick. I was trying to make it fucking quick, but I ramble on. Anyway, it's good to be back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any other spots that you really like, that really fucks with people, you guys could go ahead and send them my way. Also, if you're really good, if you're good enough, if you can get good, you can put a ward right on the tippy tip of this edge on the other side of this fog wall, and it will actually see the enemy running through this river right here. So you can also do that as a support hero if you haven't already. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. As always, make sure you all have a wonderful day.